look at this. I knew that there would be a gray rat snake to show up eventually. And here it goes. I'm wondering if it smelled birds on these bird feeder poles. I don't know. Or maybe it just was happening by, and figured it would stop and take a look. Let's see if I... Now, usually, well, there's usually two. But let's see here. Well, see, snakes are more afraid of you than you are. Well, you may be very afraid of snakes, but they don't want to be around you. One, they've got better things to do, and two, you're a lot bigger than they are. It's always exciting, though, to see some of these critters. They're just so fascinating. And gray rat snakes are not aggressive. I mean, as long as you don't bother them. Of course, isn't that like anything or anybody? As long as you don't bother them, they're usually not aggressive. Okay, well, that's the excitement for today. I love to see how they move. It's so interesting. And I'm fine with them as long as they're not inside my house or falling down on me, because, last snake season, they were up in the rafters, up there. Okay, now watch this. I have tried to get this on video so many oh gosh, wait, I'm scaring it away. Shoot. I wanted to show you how it climbs up the siding. It's so clever. After I saw a snake climb up the corner of the siding, then I understood how they do it. Okay, go ahead, Mr. or Mrs. or Miss Snake, Ms. Snake. Let's see here, okay? And we'll get a little idea of how long it is. It's a very skinny snake, But can you see how it's looking for some place to crawl into? But yeah, I was going to say it's skinny, but it's long. All right, so if the sliding door had been open with, and just the screen closed, that snake could possibly push through a little hole, but it's not, so it has nowhere to go. But see how it's just fitting itself right in the groove from the sliding glass door. And what is it doing? It is not coming for me. If it was aggressive, it would get into a striking pose, but instead it's just kind of going, la-di-da. I know I need to get away, but things are not really stressful. So the little scales on the bottom of it kind of tilt up a little bit and then tilt down again to sort of push it along, and its muscles help that happen too. So let's see if it's going to go up over here. I'll speed up the places where the snake is, where we're just kind of waiting until we get to the really juicy parts. Oh, okay. Can it get under there? It's trying. It's looking for somewhere to go. So, people wonder, how did a snake get in my house? Well, it doesn't need very much of a crack or crevice or hole to get in through. And if it's looking for shelter, and let's say if this siding had a hole in it that went through into the house, I don't know, maybe where the cable TV oh my goodness, goes in or something like that, then, you know, it'd go in. Wow. Okay, is it going to come out this side? Let's see. Oh, no, it can't get in any further. That's good. Good to know that even though there's a gap down there, that it doesn't go anywhere. I have seen them a number of times go into the air conditioner casing here, cover. Let's see if it does this time. Oh, it's just beautiful. It must have shed recently because its coloration is so nice and bright. Okay, so what is it going to do? Let's see what happens. Can it get in? At my air conditioner casing, also at this one, there are some gaps between the ground and the casing, so they're able to get in there, but of course it's got to find where that gap is. Okay, I got it here. I don't triple this something. Alright, let's see what's happening. Oh, trying again. Okay, so you know what? Alright, let me just walk in front of it again and you can see how it's, really non-aggressive. It's aggressive. It would be coiling up in a threatening pose. But, yeah, it's just, hanging out there, waiting to see what am I going to do. Kind of looking around. Snakes have good eyesight. The only thing I don't want, and I guess I'll have to be careful with that, is I don't want it to crawl up. Oh, that goes my patio here. Hey, Mr. Snake. Oh. You are so interesting looking. My gosh, I love it. I don't want it to go up into the rafters of my patio because I have, I don't want it dropping down on my head. Or at one snake that was up there one time, it had eaten recently and it pooped while it was up there. And thank heavens, well, I was standing a couple of feet away, so it missed me, but I would not have been happy had I been right underneath. So what are we going to, is it going to climb up? Now, these gray rat snakes very frequently will be up in the trees, kind of looking out. Like I've seen them up there pointed towards my bird feeders, watching the bird feeders. Okay, Snakey, what are you going to do? Because I'm getting really hot. See how nice and clear that eye is? Okay, I'm going to just leave it for now because I'm starting to sweat and I'm sure it needs to go about its business. Bye! I just figured I'd give a little check up here. Make sure there's no surprises, at least not right at this point. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't see any other snakes around. But you can, by the way, I'll show you. See how I have all this tape here? It's because the snakes used to crawl up the pole, and then there's a hole here now. The tape blocked the hole, or you can see it on this one, so that the snake couldn't crawl up out of the baffle and then up the rest of the pole. So it not only baffled squirrels, it baffled snakes. Let's see. Is this one coming back? Is that it over there? You know, one thing oh, it's still in the same place. One thing I don't want to do, oh no, that's a stick. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Yeah. I certainly don't want to step on it, you know, because then that's a reason to make it mad, and then it might strike. I have had experience, though, with these gray rat snakes, where I've sort of aggravated them with a stick because I was trying to push them off of my back patio and make them go in the woods or someplace else. And really, it took quite a bit of prodding and poking before the snake would strike at the stick. So, but you know, you never want to take a chance, of course. So, it's headed towards the woods. You know, they always look so long when they're stretched out, but as I said, it's very skinny. Okay. I know, I'm sweating, it's hot, but this is so interesting. And honestly, there is absolutely no need for me to intrude on it, you know, pick it up or anything. Oh golly, now I'm getting bitten by mosquitoes. Okay. Snakey going into the woods, and okay, so it can feel the vibrations of my walking after it. And off it goes. So, you know, I've seen it like up in this tree and up along here. Okay, well, I'm going to go on back home now. Bye-bye.